Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Savage and I'm going to be your instructor for PSY 421, which is trauma and self-care, and probably one of my most favorite courses to teach. So I am excited that you're here. I do try and do video announcements as much as possible because I feel like with the async learning, it's good for you to get to see me or hear from me and develop some connections. So let's get going. So our course is going to be starting next week. Believe it or not, it is here. The syllabus is already loaded up, so please take a look through it. It really does tell you a lot about the course and what to expect and how to get ready to be successful. And so we are going to start off our week talking about trauma stewardship, and that has a lot to do with the book that you have. And we are going to have a little discussion board to get us started. Now for our discussion board this week, it's going to actually be a two-parter. So the first part is going to be for us to get to know who you are and a little bit about you. And the second is going to be to dive into content. And for this week, you're going to create a video. So this video that you see me creating, I actually love to use Snapchat because it has fun filters like this clearly fall-oriented one, but it has fun filters, and then I'm able to create an iMovie, which I then load onto YouTube. I find YouTube to be the easiest way to load up my videos, but there is Kaltura that you can use. There are webcam video links, so there is a whole thing to explain that to you. But you're going to start off by telling us your name. So I'm Mrs. Savage, your major, and my original major was education and then leadership, and then I started to delve into trauma, which is what brings me here to be your instructor. And what you hope to learn from this course. So I will tell you that, again, this is one of my favorite courses because I think not only will it apply, hopefully, to your future workplace or what you're going to do, but also it applies to life, and it really will help you in your life in many, many ways. So I love getting to learn from you as students, and I love being able to share this information with you. And hobbies and interesting facts. So I am a mom of a soon-to-be 15-year-old who's starting high school. As you can see from my resume, I have a history in education of careers in our public schools here in Delaware, from being a teacher to an assistant principal to a principal, and now I work at the University of Delaware full-time, and here I work at WilmU for my part-time job. But interesting things about me are, and something unique, I guess, to me, is that although I am older, I have recently gotten into playing Fortnite, and believe it or not, my son doesn't play, but my husband does, and I completely enjoy that as my little relaxing thing. But I also, on the opposite of that, enjoy being outside in nature. I love running and hiking and all things nature. Finding cool mushrooms out when I'm on a hike, trying to identify them, looking at birds now that I'm older. Love birds, but just love being outside. So I love the video games, but I also love to jump outside and get some sun. So that's a little bit about me. I can't wait to learn more about you. I am a pretty active instructor in that I will check the inbox. If you need anything, I will post some shout outs and celebrations during the week. I try and stay on top of the grading, and I am always here for you to communicate to if you're struggling at all. I love being able to try and support students as they go through this course to be have a successful experience. So after you introduce yourself like I did there, you're going to jump right into the content. So our book is Trauma Stewardship, which is actually a really awesome book. And you're going to be looking at chapter 1, which is really kind of defining trauma stewardship for you. So what you're going to do for the rest of your video is to tell us in your own words, with the support of what you've read, how you would describe the practice of trauma stewardship, and what types of things do trauma stewards understand and do? Why is this type of practice important? And also, what are the benefits of trauma stewardship? And even give a real life example if you can. And then the expectation is after you post that, and you want to get that done by Wednesday, you then are going to respond to 2 of your classmates. So make sure to give 2 responses to get the full best grade. You want to do that. Then you have an activity that involves an infographic that you're going to complete. And then you're going to look at some trauma scenarios. So those are going to be your assignments for week 1. And again, I will post every week. I will also, again, celebrate those that are doing a great job and encourage you along the way. But I hope that you will have an amazing experience in this course and learn a lot and find it very beneficial. So normally my videos will not be this long, but because I wanted to do the introduction, greet you for the class, and get you started, this one's a little longer than the rest. All right, so here we go. Week 1's going to be starting. I'll do a quick post on usually the Sunday night or Monday morning of the week we get started, so you'll see something either on the 26th or 27th from me. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, and I look forward to your introductory videos and getting to know who you are. Welcome to the class.